This video will supplement the video on repairing knots with sawdust and glue. It will address the specific problems faced by your company. The supplies needed to do these repairs are fine sawdust, thin CA instant glue, medium CA instant glue, and aerosol glue activator. The color of the sawdust used will be determined by the final look desired. It can range from cherry to dark walnut. Throughout this video, I'll be using cherry. You'll also need a random orbital sander. I'm using an electric with 120 grit paper. There will be different sizes of voids. This size void will get sawdust and thin glue. The thin crack will only need medium glue because it can span the void without soaking in. The general rule is, if medium glue can span the void, only use the glue. If the void is bigger, fill it with sawdust and then use thin glue to saturate the sawdust and create a fill. There will be times the knot goes completely through the board. This is the limit where I would use medium glue first, then sawdust to create a plug. Later in this video, I'll demonstrate a glue sandwich to create a plug. This area chipped out while the board was being planed. The top area will be left alone and the bottom area will be skimmed over with medium glue. This will give you an idea of how small chips will look after filling. Apply medium glue into the large open knot. And then dab the small knots with a drop each. Apply a few beads of glue over the area of the surface chips and spread the glue across the chip with something flat. Now you'll pack the top knot with sawdust. Once the knot is filled, add a few drops of thin glue and saturate the sawdust. The repairs are now ready to be activated and sanded. There will be times when small voids are left after filling. If they're not acceptable, you only need to fill them with medium glue, activate the glue, and sand it level. The glue takes about 15 seconds for it to be cured enough to be sanded. Here's a major knot on the side of a board. Follow the normal steps of filling the knot with sawdust, saturate the sawdust with thin glue, activate the glue, wait 15 seconds, and sand it level. Now we're ready to build that glue sandwich to create a plug. I drilled a large 1/2-inch hole in the board to simulate a large missing knot. As I drilled, I blew out the back of the board with the drill bit so the fill will look funny on that side. Start by covering the plug side with tape. Add a layer of sawdust Add some glue, and then another layer of sawdust. Pack it down and saturate the glue sandwich with activator. This will create a plug on one end of the hole. Now that one side of the hole is plugged, you complete the repair as normal. Add sawdust, saturate with thin CA glue, activate, and sand it level. First one side, and then the other. This illustrates even large holes can be made structurally sound. Let's revisit the chip marks from the planer. On the right shows the area after it's repaired. This is what an area looks like with a glue fill. After this side is finished, you must determine if it's acceptable. If it is, you're now able to repair chips that won't accept regular fills.